Yeah, the last time we was writing notes, my nigga, I was like falling asleep writing and shit. You know what I mean? We had like a couple of those. I'm looking at it right here.
Alright, so you just don't keep the conversation going. Hold on. Now I feel like it's too far from niggas. Maybe I should, There you go. Let's get situated. I feel like your lighting is off still.
Miami dark as hell. Chocolate motherfucker. Chocolate motherfucker. Oh man, maybe yeah. Maybe put this on. You next to the natural light too. So maybe we should switch. Since you next to the natural light, your ass is ready. Or it should be full. You think we should be full?
Yeah.
Give me my good side. But yeah, so first things first, we're gonna talk about our, individual journeys and how we do things and what brought us to this point. We ain't gonna say our names, but I'm Chaz.
I already know I'm K. You know what I'm saying? Keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? K-Son, for real, for real.
Yeah.
I ain't scared to say it, you know what I mean? That's my government name. But they call me K.
I mean, that's the name that they sign to your check, you know what I mean? To the checks we get, so we're gonna go there. That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about entrepreneurship too, you know what I mean? But we're gonna get there. We got a lot.
It's the build up. It's the build up. But nevertheless, how we first started, you know what I'm saying? We met high school.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that, about 15 years ago? About 17, about 16, 17 years ago.
Somewhere around there, for sure.
Yeah, 10th grade, let's put it like that.
Yeah.
It's 10th grade.
Keep it simple, let's forget the numbers, 10th grade.
Yeah, 10th grade.
You do the math. Fuck
that
it.
too. You know what I'm saying? Cool nigga from the first time I met him. Interesting story, I'm gonna say this, you feel me?
He said no stories, by the way. First thing he gonna do is tell a story. I want to hear this one. True story.
So we in 10th grade. I was already in school for a year. This year we was getting a lot of like transfer students from different places of the world and things of that nature. We had some people came from Ecuador, some people came from Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, things of that nature. And our school was like complex, and they had schools for those kids and whatnot. So literally the day before, we had a couple of kids come in. They was from the Dominican Republic. They was dark skinned like me. As soon as they started speaking, they spoke Spanish. And I ain't got nothing against Spanish people. I got plenty of Spanish friends. I grew up in Spanish Harlem, East Side. You already know. Long story short, you know what I'm saying? So they like, yeah, these are two new students, blah, blah, blah. It was a girl and it was him. So I'm like, we got another Spanish nigga in the school, da da da. But nothing to it. It was all good. So when I met him, I thought he was gonna speak Spanish. We might have to cut that one part out, but the Spanish nigga shit when I said. But because I might could offend people. Nah, think about it. But no, nevertheless, when I seen him, I'm like, I thought he was Spanish because he didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? The girl spoke, but he didn't say nothing. So I'm like, all right.
Man, it's mad, mom.
Yeah, it's usually, but hey, how you doing? I'm Jeff, I'm whatever. He ain't say nothing.
Smoke, you feel me?
Yeah. So I go up to nigga like, yo, what's good? How you doing? I'm Chaz. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna say his name was Miguel or something. He said, nah, I'm K-Son. So, are you black? He was like, yeah. The rest was history. So just we coming in, you know what I'm saying? Just from a lot of the students that we got, I thought, that's what it was. So, yeah, my nigga.
Yeah, I'm 100% black. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Harlem, born and raised. Yeah, I had came from a boarding school for real. And that's where I met the homie that did this hat. You feel me? NY State of Mind.
I have one episode 2.
You feel me?
It's crazy. I didn't wear mine off the strength. I thought you was on with the blue ones.
You knew I was gonna wear one of them.
Right. I forgot you got multiple.
Yeah, so. I'm working on my 3rd one right now. But I met the homie that makes these hats, these NY fitteds. You know what I mean?
Fitted Authority, go check it.
Right, we got different flavors coming soon, but yeah, that's where I met the homie, and we was wilding in boarding school. I ain't gonna hold you. It was a good time. You know what I mean? Mad trips, but yeah. More or less, yes. Then I got transferred. That school closed down, and I went back to the city, and that's all she wrote, man. For real. Yeah, and then a lot of things happened that we gonna fast forward. You feel me? Like
fast forward to high school. I mean, high school was a good time, but we way past that. We grown ass men now, so
yeah.
I definitely enjoy the times in high school. Enjoy the people that I met, relationships that I built. And it was able to, keep building after this. So fast forward to present day. You feel me? We all in our individual journeys in life, working.
So just tell them what you do right now. Like,
I do a lot. I do a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got basically 2 full-time jobs, but on the side, writing a book right now. Keep it on the low. And I'm coming up with a beard oil. So my beard oil, it's all natural, created from different oils, and I'm putting it together. And the plan is to come up with a whole line of just not beard oils but face washes and things of that nature. Just want to keep sure make sure your beard is intact. You know what I mean? You don't want to be out here with a scruffy ass beard, shit looking all crazy. You know what I'm saying? Come fuck with me. So. I ain't gonna speak too much on it because it's still in the works, but it should be coming out pretty soon. So stay tuned for that.
That's what's up, man. And then part of what we're trying to do right now is teach entrepreneurships. You know what I mean? Like, in this day and age, you gotta have your own business. You gotta stop building, other people's dreams and build yours and get on the right foot for real. Like, cause nobody gonna take care of you but you for real.
That's
you know
a fact.
You know what I mean? So. We are out here just trying to make it for real. So, I'm a property manager by day. I manage a $160 million project in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? So, about 328 units. So that's my bread and butter right there. And then I do a couple things on the side. Part of it is this, videography that you've seen right here. K Jones Productions. Go check my website, kjonesproductions.com. I do all types of videos right now. Just hit me on there, and we gonna work. We gonna make magic. You feel me? So yeah, and I got a rental property. Working on multiple rental properties right now. I'm still searching, but yeah, that's what my specialty is getting houses and managing them for real. So. Yeah, and then I do the little Uber thing here and there, just a little side money, nothing crazy. So, but yeah, I'm all about whatever it takes to get this bread for real. So, in the stock market,
we're gonna talk about that too, because stock market been, the beginning of the year it was on a crazy tear. Actually, all last year it was like second half of the year, a lot of stocks went on discount. And people that know the stock market was able to capitalize off of those discounts, buy a lot of fucking shares of some stuff, and some that had paid dividends, and they was able to cake up off the stock market last year, and they went into this year, but now I feel like they trying to regulate a lot of the gains that people was getting. As you can see, earlier in the year, GameStop and AMC had a crazy run. More GameStop, because that motherfucker was about to go bankrupt, and that shit went up crazy. And
shout out to anybody who made money off that AMC and GameStop deal.
Sure.
Like, that was that was epic.
That was golden.
That was a golden time for everybody. So I didn't make it. You know what I mean? I missed it because I wasn't in the stock market then, but that woke me up, and I'm in the stock market now. So, you know, for everybody that's not in it, get in it. You know what I mean? For everybody already doing their thing, yo,
Keep
salute to you. You know
real.
what I mean? Yeah, salute to you for getting in early. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
Let's get this generational wealth going. You know, it ain't no joke, man. We tired of starting at zero, man. We want to start at $1 million. Fuck it, that's what we headed, man. $1 million.
And that's a starting point.
And we headed to a million views on this. Fuck it, I said it first. You know what I mean? Run the numbers up, man. We out here. Telling you it's real.
But yeah, so I mean, one thing about the stock market is, I mean, I'm not an expert at all, but I'm a little bit more seasoned than Kay a little bit. Taught him some stuff, and you know, nothing crazy, but you know, you gotta make, at the end of the day, you gotta do your research. You gotta find what works for you. A lot of times you hear a lot of people talk about, you know, what works for them. You know, make sure that works for you. Do your own due diligence at the end of the day. Don't chase a play, and just keep it simple, man. For real. Yeah. So.
But yeah, we're gonna say that for another interview. You know what I mean? Another show. You know, because we probably gonna put out quick little 10 of these real quick, something light for cats. Because if y'all like it, you know what I mean. We'll keep going, but we gonna test the waters first for real.
Definitely gonna test the waters.
But yeah, we had digressed, but we getting right back to where we at right now. It's COVID, it's post-COVID more or less. We just now getting back into like the rhythm of things, you know what I mean? Playoffs started today. We had some goodies on there, you know what I'm saying?
The play-in, what you think about the play-in, first of all?
The play-ins, man, I ain't really feeling it. I ain't gonna hold you. You know
really?
What I mean? Like, it's an extra game.
Okay.
You don't get no stats, no points, no records. You know what I mean?
That I didn't know. I didn't know, like, because Jason Tatum definitely scored 50. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? But
that
doesn't go to your records, man.
True.
Like, what's the point of playing a preliminary playoff game? You know what I mean? Like, yo, our records is our records. Like, we in and we out. Like, what's up? Like, you know what I mean?
No, I feel what you're saying, but I feel like I'm not sure if they're gonna start it if they're gonna do the same thing next year. But being that they did start off late and it was an extremely quick turnaround between the finals to the start of the season, you know, it was trying to say, you know, this is too quick. You know, basically LeBron and, you know, the Lakers and the Heat, they didn't even have 3 months to rest. You know, everybody else had, you know, 4 or 5 months, and then not even including the people that wasn't even considered to go to the bubble, how much time they had off. So like I get the whole gist of it, of why they did it, and I think it's definitely good for ratings. I think it's good for TV, and I think it's good. You know, you give teams that, you know, were probably struggling and made a run towards the end of the season, you give them a fighting chance, you know, to make it to the playoffs. And at the end of the day, the best team is gonna prevail. So shouts out to every team that did make the playoffs. My team right here, the Spurs, they didn't make the playoffs. You know, shouts out to them anyway. They had a lot of this nigga. So they had, you know, had a lot of years of greatness, you know what I'm saying? All my life, I remember the motherfuckers making the playoffs, so, you know, it's a little transition now. You know, we just gotta get better, but fuck all that.
Yeah, I'm running with KD. I'm not even running with a team. I'm running with KD. Like, it's a new day and age. Everybody trading, everybody going other places, man. I'm a KD fan, so, you know, we gonna see how Brooklyn rock out this year. You know what I'm saying? And
I like Brooklyn though.
Brooklyn got a squad for real. Like I know it's a dead cheat code, but they got a nice little finesse about them.
Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, like, a lot of people saying, oh, they got, like, what you need to learn in the history of the NBA, names never won championships. I know they got Blake Griffin, they had LaMarcus Aldridge, prior to him and his health and stuff like that.
But they was together in the LA Clippers and never won
exactly. But there's a lot of teams. There's a lot of,
so they could say they great and all that, but I mean, the question of all time is, are you really great if you don't win a chip?
No, I get what you're saying, but I think the a lot of people were mad that they picked up all these people that had names attached to it. I mean, at the end of the day, Blake Griffin is not the Blake Griffin from Lob City. We know this.
Not at all.
He's not the Blake Griffin.
But he's still Blake Griffin.
He's still Blake Griffin. He can still get rebounds. He
got a nice little bounce to him. He got a nice little bounce to him still.
Yeah. He can hit a little 15-footer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think with him, he just got to stay healthy and play good defense. I think that's the only thing with him. Mm-hmm. But I think the core of their team and the cast of other people, I think they got a pretty good chance to, reach the promised land and, bring a championship to Atlantic Avenue.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I think if they do what they're supposed to do, I don't see anybody really beating them. LA's banged up. I don't see maybe Philly. I think Philly's gonna give them a battle, but I think ultimately Brooklyn has the upper hand because they have one person.
They got so many weapons.
They got KD. And they definitely have too many weapons, but they have KD. Like KD's a fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. KD is KD. So,
God-given talent for real.
Yeah, but I tell you what, if Joel Embiid, if he get on some bullshit, he might make it hard for their big men. He might get their big men in foul trouble, things of that nature. So, I mean, it's gonna be a good one, But I got Brooklyn. I got Brooklyn making it to the finals from the East. As far as the West, I don't know. That's just a toss up. I like the Suns.
I'm going with the Lakers for the West. Not that I really care for them. I like LeBron, you know what I mean? But I'm just not a LeBron bandwagon. Feel me? I'm not one of those. But I respect the game, so I got LA taking the West.
I'm not sure who
I'm not even worried about the Clippers. I hope you ain't worried about the Clippers.
I mean, I like the Clippers because Kawhi my man. You feel me? So I like the Clippers. You know what I mean? But
the names don't make chips, bro.
I see
outside of Jordan, but you know what I mean.
I seen him win a chip single-handedly.
Yeah, he did his thing on the Raptors. I give you that. But he ain't trying to do it by himself no more. He already proved he could do it. You know what I mean? If PG show up for the playoffs and for the finals, they can make it. They gonna make it.
Yeah. Show up for the playoffs first.
Yeah, playoffs first.
Pandemic. We gotta show up, B.
Yeah, pandemic P. You know what I mean? Like,
I fucks with you though.
Yeah, but you still pandemic. You know what I mean? Your game is pandemic playoff P. All right, we're gonna you no loan. You hear me? Like, for real, you feel me? So,
pandemic playoff P.
Yeah, we rooting for you, bro.
Sure.
We are. I had my bets on you a couple times, but you disappointed me. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's just call it what it is. I fucked with you though, but you done let me down a couple times, and somebody gonna have to say it, and I said it. You feel me? So that's just where we at. But you already know. Anyway, yeah. You gotta say it's our show, bro. We can say whatever we want, man. This is just like real shit, man. Like, come on, out the gutter, like just on some G shit for real.
So
that's about 18 minutes right there.
So